I'm going to go into specific keywords, specific interests and stuff. So I'm gonna throw this out at you guys. I say take notes. This is the exact targeting I use. How many people have bought any ads? Period. By the way, okay. So advertising. So I see roughly like a third of people have. So what you have to understand about advertising is in the olden days, to sell things, you had to knock on people's doors and go to their house, okay? 20, 30 years ago, it changed to where you had to actually call people up, and you have leverage now. You have that leverage. The fact that we can use ads to reach people and get people's attention is unbelievable. It creates such a massive amount of leverage if you are not using it to your advantage. We're using ads to deliver our sales messages, whatever we're selling, ketogenic diets or, gold rollovers. So use them. This is and it's a skill, and it's really important to learn how to use this stuff. So the targeting I use on YouTube is, and this is the first time I've ever talked to groups of people about this. So this information is like super privileged. But you guys rock. Okay. So keywords around channel names. So I use keyword targeting, but I'll target actual names of channels. So it'll be like Project Life Mastery, right? That's a popular blog. Or I'll target like Ecom Dudes or Jungle Scout. That will be the keyword I use. I don't actually target the channel in the placement section itself because for whatever reason, YouTube, remember, every ad network has its nuances. Just like YouTube ads, you can't use the word money or millionaire, or millions, or your ad will get disapproved. YouTube, one of its nuances, it doesn't give you a lot of traffic if you use like channel placement targeting. So use the keywords, do keyword targeting, and use names like Alex Becker, Sam Ovens, Ty Lopez, etc. John Cristani, Kiala Kane, etc. I have a YouTube channel, small, but trying to grow it. The other thing I target is interest. So I target in-market. I target some in-market audience. These are interests. The interests I target are like web design, people interested in web development. There's people that have expressed interest in payment processing and services. Those are the three big ones. Okay, so those are like really targeted interests, but they work extremely well. And the other targeting method that I use and have had success with are custom affinity audiences. And it's a little more advanced. There's less information about it. Up until I think a month ago, it was a feature you actually had to get on the phone with your Google rep and ask if they can add it to your account, the feature, because it was in beta. And you create custom affinity audiences around people who have visited websites like, like Ty Lopez or Grant Cardone or whatever, .com. Let me get this slide thing. So ad settings. Ad settings, this is one of those things where people can get a little tripped up about because it's like these little settings and they can have a big effect on what you do. Now, I understand some of this stuff may be foreign, but again, and may get annoying, but remember, you have such incredible leverage. It is worth it to learn this stuff. And also with AWOL Academy, they're literally showing you exactly what to do. You can look at the screen, go through the videos, and see exactly what they're doing. So that's powerful. Now, what I do is I set a monthly impression cap of 1. What does this mean? A monthly impression cap means I don't show my ad to a single person more than one time in an entire month. Because if I have let's say I have $20 to spend, and let's say that $20 is 2,000 people, right? would I rather show, or I'll just say, I would rather show my ad to 2,000 individual people once rather than 20 people 100 times. There's actually, I think it's like an exponential decreasing curve, or I forget what the actual way you can look at it is, but basically you have the highest chance, you're going to have the highest ROI showing your ad to as many people as possible, as few times. I also turn off embedded videos, games, and lives. These are things you can see in the ad settings. Again, this is like somewhat advanced training, so I'm trying to like really pummel you guys with the bonus time stuff. That's what I heard. Nobody's yelled out bonus time. What the hell? I was like, I want to get some bonus times. You start bids at 15 cents and then start lowering those bids once traffic starts coming in, because you want to set your bid high. The way YouTube's algorithm works is they'll say, oh, he's got his bid high, like we're going to throw some traffic on them, and then you can lower it once they do that. I do in-stream ads, so I do those ads that pop up before, that annoy the heck out of people, that pop up before videos. That's, you know, one of the, I'm sure everybody's seen the AWOL Academy ad. And you know, they do in-stream ads. I use companion banners, so they're these little, if you don't, they're these little, like, I just put a button up in the corner, and it's a little setting in YouTube, and I insert calls to action within the video targeting settings. So I can't really show, I don't have a screenshot, so I can't show it, but if you just remember that or write that down, it'll help. Let me actually go back. So I was actually talking to a friend of mine wanted to get into affiliate marketing, and he was, you know, I'd been like sharing some stuff with him. He actually, it was his son. It was my friend Jamie Oler. He's in North Carolina. He's an internet marketer, and he was like, yeah, I want, you know, like, you know, but he's built up like a following. Like that's his thing. Is he has like a following of people and an email list and all this stuff, but he wanted to give something really simple for his son to start. And he said, affiliate marketing, obviously, right? He doesn't have to have a product. You don't have to have a pre-existing audience. You don't have to have much money to get started. It's you know, it's simple. So he got started, and he said, oh, you know, my son, he launched some ads, but you know, we're not getting any sales. We're not even getting any order form impressions, or not many. It seems like things aren't working. And I looked at his ad account, and the only thing he had done everything right. He had targeted the right audience. He had put up an ad that converts. He was using he was sending traffic to a good offer. And the one thing, you know, I looked at his account, the one setting he was doing wrong was he was showing most of his traffic to mobile devices. He didn't exclude mobile devices. And for this particular offer that he was promoting, mobile doesn't convert very well because it went to a long-form sales video. People aren't going to sit around and spend a lot of money and spend a lot of video time watching a long-form sales letter on mobile, not as much. And they're not going to spend high-ticket amounts. So they changed that around. It was just that one setting, and they started making money. And his son's 13, so that's really exciting. Yeah. Go. So the point is, it's little settings, and what's great about this is if you've been working at this, if you've been struggling, and if you've been saying, it's not making money yet, why isn't it clicking? You could be that far away from having it work. And that's the power of this industry, is one little tweak can be tens of thousands of dollars per day. I checked my phone, and I've already made $7,000 today. So, yeah. It's crazy. So ad settings. So yeah, so that's the power of ad settings. So you were a small tweak away. the ad, okay? So first off, what's great about the ad, you already have, I tell people copy as much as you freaking can. For the first 5 years of my affiliate marketing career, I never created a single ad. I hate creating ads. I hate creating landing. I hate, I just copy everything. So copy the AWOL ad. Copy ads you see working. Find ads that work and just copy them. Don't shoot them yourself. Just literally use Kiala's ad. It works. Use it to promote AWOL. But that being said, if you want to create your own ad, I think there's a lot of power to creating your own personal brand. I know one big thing that Kiala talks about is creating a brand around yourself, because at the end of the day, whether you're using an unbranded fan page or or your own name or whatever, we're salespeople of the internet. Whether your face is somewhere up there, whether it's just some logo, we're selling things on the internet. That's how you make money. And what's great is we don't have to talk to anybody to actually sell the stuff. So it's fantastic. Now, if you want to go that step and talk to people and do an ad and get crazy, so here's how to create an ad real quick. First off, in YouTube, the in-stream ads, they show for 5 seconds and then you can click skip next, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? So you need to get some interest, you need to get a hook in that first 5 seconds. You can't be in Kiala's ad, he creates a level of comfort. He shows luxuries like, hey friend, Kiala Kanai here, but he's, the psychology, I believe, I don't know, I'm sure Kiala would know, but it's weird because you're not expecting somebody to be like, oh, friend, and you're seeing this big ass mansion and you're like, oh, interesting, some rich dude, but he's really nice and personal and not an a-hole, or a douchebag. Now, whatever that ad is, whether you're in the next 43 seconds, I'm going to show you how I use the keto diet to lose 43 pounds. And not only that is I'm going to give you a special, I'm going to give you the 5 foods that you need to cut out of your diet right now that will instantly cause you to have more energy or something like that. You need to get a message out in the first 5 seconds really fast. Whatever that claim is. I'm going to show you how to lose weight. I'm going to show you how I literally melted off fat. I'm going to show you how my skin became so beautiful that I went from being the quote-unquote ugly kid in school to to being, featured on Elle magazine and, getting the husband of my dreams or whatever.
Hi, I'm Shalinda and I just made my first online commission. How does it get any better than that? I'm truly grateful for this program and I look forward to learning whatever it is that I need to know in order to create what is a brand new business embarkment for me. So thank you so much for making this available to everyone. And I just want to take a moment and say I'm so grateful for me for choosing this. By me choosing this allows me to create a reality that is completely different from the one I have at the moment.
It's been amazing in my life because John's program has actually helped